Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday, where we give you tips and tricks regarding the software to help you get to where you need to be. Today we're going to jump into Avontus Designer and we're going to create a rubbish chute from scratch using building objects. So we're going to create the chute itself as well as the hopper and the frame representation. Let's get started. Right, to create the rubbish chute section itself, what we're going to use is a cone. Drag this onto his page. We're going to fill out the information needed. So the height is the height of the rubbish chute itself, which is 1.1 meter. The base diameter is 400 millimeters. Top is 500 millimeters. The direction, obviously, as you can see, it's on its side now. I'm going to turn it vertical up. I'm going to keep it on the drawing page itself for now. I'm going to reference this to a part, so click on my filter and I need my rubbish chute, my section, rubbish chute section, so click on there, click close, click on here to say I want this part referenced into this, click OK, and now I'm going to change the colour. This time I'm going to have it yellow. Click apply, click OK, let's take a look at that. So there is our rubbish chute that we've just created. Now I can duplicate this a couple of times, hover, control and drag away, and now obviously because I've created the part, I can go into drawing, into building objects. It'll bring back the dialog box, and for this one I'm going to create it at 1 meter high. So it's 1.1 meter high is the actual chute itself. The 1 meter is where, obviously, if you imagine your chains and the chute just sits inside the next chute. So I'm going to make it at 1 meter. Click apply, click OK. If I put that over there, then into my model view, you can see it's starting to take shape of creating the chute sections itself. Now for the actual hopper itself, obviously this is just a representation, but this is how I've created it. I'm going to use the cone again. This time the height is only going to be 500 millimeters. The base is going to be 400 millimeters. The top is going to be 500. I'm going to have it same again, vertical up. For the part number, I'm going to leave this blank for now, so I'm going to combine all my parts together in a minute. I'm going to change the colour, so I'm going to have this one red, apply, click OK. So that's my first part done. Now I need to create the top part. So there's my little chute there. I'm going to create this top part now. This one, I'm going to use a dome in here. I'm going to have the height around 270 millimeters. Base is going to be 500 meters. Keep it as horizontal, and my reference elevation is going to be 600 off the floor. I'm going to change the colour again. I'm not going to change anything to a part. Click apply, click OK. I'm going to drag that part over my other part. This is now this section here. So I'm going to drag on another dome, and for this one the height of it's going to be 265 millimeters. It's going to be just smaller than 500, so I'll have this at 470 millimeters. Keep it horizontal. Reference elevation is going to be 600 again, and this time I'm going to turn it black. So this will be the representation of the inside of the chute. Let's take a look at that. There you go. Now for the hopper frame, all I'm going to use is a beam. For the arm itself, I'm going to create a 380 millimeters. Start elevation will be top of my chute, so that'll be 500 millimeters. End elevation will be 500 millimeters as well. I'm going to keep it as a box, so the height of these, I'll just make them 38 millimeters. And the width I'll have at 45 millimeters. Wall thickness, I'm going to keep that as 0. I'm going to have it at the bottom. Everything else is fine. I'll give it a colour, get it silver. Click apply, click OK. Now let me zoom out, see where that part is. So I'm just trying to make it look right. So I'll put that in position. I want it about there, I'd say. Or slightly make it a bit bigger there. And I need one on the other side as well. So click drag. I want that around there as well. Didn't copy it. That again. Let's take a look at that. There we go. I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do now is just slightly zoom out, highlight everything, right click group, and now in my building objects, while it's highlighted, I'm going to select all my parts for this. So what I'm going to do is go into my part numbers, and then I'm going to into my filter, type in rubbish again. Right, so for this is going to represent my frame and the chute hopper section. There we go. Close. So there we go. So that part references all together. I don't need to worry about anything else. So when it comes to placing it on the scaffold, this can be on any side. So I can just place that where I need it, rotate it round, put it onto the scaffold itself. And this is same for the chutes as well. So what I need to do while it's highlighted, into building objects. So I want it to start on my top handrail. So I'll go for 8.870 meters. Let's try that. Click OK. And there you go. There's a representation. And then you can just alter it to how you need it. And now that is complete, you can drag it into your folder, save it, give it a name. And like with mine, obviously my rubbish chute, I've got all my sections there where I can just pull off and use whenever I need it. I hope this helps. If you do like this video, please stay tuned for more to come.